There are some new trends when it comes to dating, so if you're looking to get back out there or you just want to spice up your own relationship, we've got somebody who can help.
We are talking about Bumble's sex and relationship expert, Shan Boodram. It's good to see you.
Can we talk about these first date outfits?
Oh, is that what? And yours, girl?
I know that
Mine's
yellow.
more like third date, I feel.
This
is
third date.
Yeah.
Whatever this yellow suit is
It's
great.
crazy. So let's talk about trends, because I feel like dating is dating, but there are some trends that you have.
Absolutely. So I've worked at Bumble now for the past 4 years, and we did the year of exploration. And then last year was the year of self. And this is the year of low tolerance. So,
low tolerance.
And I love that for us.
What does that mean exactly?
In essence, women know what they want and they believe it's out there. And so they're not taking on a bunch of different explorations that don't fit with their value system, what they actually desire. And it's not unrealistic either. Another big trend right now is micromance. And in essence, that is saying that I know what kind of economy we're in right now. But to me, romance is genuinely having a fond thought about somebody and following that up with an action, big or small.
So the micromance is like writing a little poem to somebody on a stick-it note or something, right?
This girl said that the guy that she was dating knows that she's into politics, so he came with a breakdown of his state. And she was like, oh my gosh, this is so romantic.
He cares about what I want.
It's also someone who's listening. When you say you're interested in something, or I love this kind of ice cream, someone who just pops up and happens to bring it to you.
Do you have an example of a micromance experience you've had recently?
I mean, recently. Well, I mean, Henry brought me coffee on Sunday morning. That may feel like nothing, but when you're tired and you have 3 kids, coffee in bed is nice.
By the way, that's exactly it. And you're right. Those kind of, but you have to be a good listener. If you're not a good listener, it's not going to work for you.
Speaking of guys who listen, another huge trend is guys that get it. And that, in essence, is your platonic, straight male friend who gives really good dating advice. So 30% of women are now turning to men in ways they didn't before to say, okay, what does this actually mean? Help me decode this.
Leaning on their guy friends.
Yes.
That's actually super smart.
Let's talk about apps, because apps were hot, then everyone was over them. Where are we now on dating apps?
So the number one way that people connect today is through dating apps. And that has been the truth since the early 2000s or so. And that's not going to go away. But previous to that, it was meeting through a mutual friend. So I think the best case scenario is to bring a little bit of that magic back. In essence, including your friends in the dates, 1, and 2, talking to people as if you are your own best friend.
There's been lots of, I even did a story about this running club here in New York City where they get together, they run, the people that are single wear black so they can meet each other. It feels like there's some movement towards in-person connection.
I love that, because what dating apps do is they tell people the 2 big questions. Are you open to dating right now? Are you interested in dating me? So you get all of that with a right swipe, which we tend to take for granted. But the fact that there's in-person events trying to take some of that magic is great too.
Let's talk about people who are in relationships already, long-term relationships. You say, remember to date.
Talk to me, please.
Yes,
you do date night.
We try.
And I want to just say that I also, my kids are now 4 and 2. My daughter's birthday is today. Happy birthday. But date nights are not always on the table for us. But what is a do new night. So we can be home for that. Because if you go on a date, do something new that you haven't done before. Paint together. Last time I was here, we talked about intimate experiences you can try together outside of your routine. I would rather you stay home and try something new than go to a dinner somewhere else. Or go sit in a movie somewhere else rather than watching TV. Do something outside of your zone. See your partner in a different light. Get that magic back again from that novelty.
So for people who are kind of bumming about dating and things, do you have any words of encouragement?
Yeah, I actually got to do a masterclass, and it was such an immersive experience for me. I wanted to really give my all to it, and we just know as mothers we're always strapped. We always feel like we're not doing enough. So I was just in heavy prep mode for it. I shot the first day of my class, and I came home and I was like, I just want to put my kids to bed. I haven't done that in a while, and I knew that I had a million things to do. I had things to iron, stuff to figure out. I want to put my kids to bed. And sure enough, fell asleep. So I woke up in a panic, and I'm like, there's a million things I have to do, and it's now 2 in the morning. I come out, my clothes were steamed, the kids' lunches were packed, my bag for the next day was put aside. It was just my husband took care of that.
Oh my gosh, that makes me want to cry. Why is that so beautiful?
Life is hard. Life is challenging, and to do life with someone else in reflection of somebody else is just, there's nothing like it. And if I could give people that magic in hindsight, I know it's hard and it's challenging, but to work towards that is just everything.
Boom. That's beautiful.
That is, why is that so beautiful?
It's beautiful.
I mean, the lunch packed and the clothes steamed. That really had me all teary. The clothes steamed. That is beautiful. Shan, there's nobody like you. Thank you.